Can someone tell me why we act like letting go is supposed to be easy? No, letting go is not supposed to be easy. Letting go of something that has captured your mind, your time, and your life for such a long time is not supposed to be easy. But your willingness to let go is you having faith that there is something better waiting for you out there. Hi Diamond Girls, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about learning when to let go. Okay, so ask yourself, what do you fear from letting go? And if you watched my video on fear of success, you would have seen that I talk about fear, and I talk about how fear is something that does not exist in the present moment and probably never will exist. So that's fear. So ask yourself, what do you fear from letting go? Ask yourself, what is holding you back? When you've been in a relationship with someone for a long time, you kind of start to get comfortable. You know, there's routine, they start to become familiar, you're comfortable, and it starts to become really hard to be able to see your life without them. You become comfortable with them, right? So you kind of have this fear of not only being alone and letting this person go, you kind of have this fear of if you leave now, all of this would have kind of been for nothing, or this fear of like change. So first I want you to kind of figure out like, okay, what is this fear? Like, what is keeping me holding on to this person, and what is keeping me from truly letting go? Figure out what is holding you back. And once you kind of figure out what it is that is holding you back, I want you to challenge it. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Because what it really comes down to is a fear of change, a fear of letting go, a fear of failure, the fear of the unknown. It's scary, you're afraid, and you have every right to be afraid, okay? You are about to go down a unfamiliar path, okay? You've kind of lived your life a certain way around this person or around this career, and then by letting it go, you're kind of uprooting your life and it's changing. And by removing it from your life, you now have to adjust to your new life. But you're acting like you weren't surviving without this person at one point. You act like they are the only person in the world who is capable of truly loving you. Yes, there will be new routine. Yes, you won't wake up next to them every single morning. Yes, it's going to be different. And yes, it's going to be terrifying. But you know what else is scarier? You know what else is terrifying? Staying in a situation that you know is not right for you. Missing out on your true soulmates who is willing to love you the way that you want to be loved, staying at a job that is sucking the life out of you every single Monday morning, never being able to live the life that was truly meant for you because you are so concerned about holding on to the one that isn't meant for you. You already know the answer, okay? You know that this person is not for you. You don't need me to tell you that. You don't need me to give you the answers. You are looking for what you already know to be reflected back to you. You already know what to do. You have already decided that this situation is not right for me, that I deserve better than this. I deserve to be happy and to be with someone who cares about me and who loves me and makes me happy, and someone I don't have to beg to buy me flowers or take me out on a date. You already know. You are not looking for your answer. You are finding your courage, the courage to let go. You tell life what you want, and life will tell you how to get it. When you ask life for a promotion at work, life says yes, but not right now. When you ask life for someone to love you, life says yes, but not this one. When you ask life for friendships, life says yes, but stay away from her. When you ask life to give you a big life, you cannot fight for a smaller one to stay in. You ask life to give you money, a beautiful husband who loves you, that cares about you, but yet you're still hanging out with that bum. A friend who you can be vulnerable with and who doesn't secretly hate you, but you're still hanging out with that girl who talks about you behind your back all the time or never congratulates you on your accomplishments. You want change? You don't like your life? Let's change it. Let's do it. Let's find those people, okay? Stop fighting for a mediocre life. Stop fighting for mediocre relationships and stop fighting for mediocre friends. There are billions of people out here, billions, literally billions of people out here that are capable of loving you way more than you can even love yourself. And for some reason, these people that you have in your life have convinced you that the love that they are giving you is all that you're worth. Know when you are being manipulated. Know when these people are manipulating you because they have convinced you to believe that you are not capable of the love that you deserve. So know when you are being manipulated. People can be very, very manipulative. People are very manipulative because a lot of us are very self-serving. People will do anything and say anything to get and keep whatever it is that they want, even if that means resorting to abuse and gaslighting tactics. They will distort things, make you feel like you are crazy. Oh no, you're crazy. I didn't say that. Oh, you just take things the wrong way. You're too sensitive. Stop crying. I didn't say it like that. I didn't mean it like that. I guess I just won't make those jokes with you anymore. They will manipulate you out of your own feelings. This is called emotional manipulation. They will gaslight you and make you feel like you are losing your mind. So you're constantly being invalidated. You're walking on eggshells, and they start to guilt you. They start to make you feel shame and guilt. And let me tell you, guilt is a very strong emotion, which is why guilt is also a very powerful tool manipulators use. And while you are sitting there feeling guilty all because you expressed something that you disliked or something that they said, they start to play victim because they want to gain sympathy and control. Okay, so they start to make you feel guilty and to make you feel like the bad person. What you need to do is understand and realize that my emotions and my feelings of the situation are valid. I wouldn't have these feelings for no reason. Okay, there's obviously a reason why that comment that you made triggered me for some reason. Okay, so don't let this person invalidate your feelings. Don't let them gaslight you and make it out to be like you're the problem. When people treat you like they don't care, believe them. Do not let them manipulate you out of your own feelings, because what they are trying to do is gain sympathy and control. So don't sit up here and argue with this person and try to get them to understand your feelings. Like, no, when people treat you like they don't care, believe them. When people treat you like you're one of many options, help them narrow down their choices by removing yourself out of their life. Okay, go ahead and help them out a little bit. I don't know why we as people think that people just don't know how their actions affect other people. That as if this person is just dumb and they don't know what they are doing or how their actions or the things that they say are affecting other people. Okay, when you've told them a billion times what it is that you need out of the relationship and they continue to do or not do the things that you need from them, they are choosing to lead you on. They are choosing to manipulate you. They are choosing not to take your feelings into account, and they are choosing not to love you the way that you want to be loved. They are choosing to treat you badly. So when people treat you like you are an option, believe them, okay? And have the power to say, you know what? I deserve better than this. I know my worth. My worth is not being cherished here. So let me go ahead and pack my bags and move out of this place. Because clearly I'm not being respected, okay? Because this relationship right now is draining my energy. If this relationship is draining your energy, that's how you know you need to go, okay? The friend that I decided to end the relationship with, anytime I saw a text message from her on my phone, or anytime she called me or texted me or whatever, immediately my energy would just go down. I would be happy, you know, living my life, and all of a sudden I would look down and she's calling me. Immediately depressed. Immediately I'm sad. Immediately I'm anxious. That's how you know. That's how you know, okay? I still kept her in my life for such a long time. Why? Because I didn't want to let go. But that's the feelings that I would get whenever I would see her come up on my phone. Like, they literally suck out any positivity and love that you have because they're energy sucking vampires at the end of the day. But here's the thing, you have to learn and know when to protect your energy. You have to know when to protect your energy and to just not let anyone and everyone around you. Don't let just anyone and everyone into your house. Don't let just anyone and everyone into your car. Don't let just anyone and everyone into your life, okay? Because they will literally suck the life out of you. Any type of positivity and happiness that you have is going to be sucked out just by this person, and you're going to have no idea who you are as a person, because every time you're around this person you're just going to be depressed and anxious, and you aren't even an anxious type person. But as soon as you remove this person out of your life, all of a sudden your anxiety goes away, all of a sudden your depression goes away, okay? It's because this person is an energy sucking vampire and they just suck everything out. You are responsible for the energy you bring into your life, and you are responsible for maintaining that good energy. Next is know your worth, even if they don't. If you don't know your worth, you are always going to choose people who don't see it either. I used to have this job in New York City, right? I was dealing with a manager who was very verbally abusive towards me, and I put up with her for such a freaking long time because I felt like I needed this job. I needed her, you know, in the event that I wanted to move up in the company, I would want a recommendation from her. So I kind of just put up with the verbal abuse. So in a way, I was kind of using her too. But I put up with her because I didn't want to lose my job. I needed the money, and I wanted her to, you know, give me a good recommendation for my job, for my next job. But now looking back, I no longer have any of that money, it's gone. I'm not even working in the industry anymore. I'm not even working in that industry anymore. So I never really needed a recommendation from her anyways. So me putting up with the verbal abuse and quote unquote trying to use her, I basically gave up my self-worth in order to get something from her. And that's basically what you're doing with this person. There's obviously something about this person that you are using them for. Basically, you're using this person for some reason. You're not just keeping them in your life for no reason, okay? Who just puts up with abuse for absolutely no reason? There is something that this person has that is keeping you there with them. There is something that you want from this person, whether that be maybe you didn't know how to love yourself before this relationship, but this person who came into your life loved you more than you loved yourself, and so now you kind of associate this person with this love because you never learned how to love yourself. So it's harder to let go of this person. Or this person has money and you're financially reliant on them, so don't leave them, because if you leave them, you're letting go of the glam and the money and the house and the car and the clothes too. So there is something about this person that they are able to give to you that you can't give to yourself. So figure out what it is that you want from this person and figure out how can I give it to myself instead. The next thing is you hope things will change. Okay, you get into an argument, he gaslights you, he manipulates you, and then once he realizes you are done and ready to walk out, all of a sudden he's promising to change. All of a sudden he's buying you flowers. All of a sudden he's taking you on dates, right? And then maybe a month or two later, and then sometimes even a couple of weeks later, they go back to the way they were before, right? And the reason they do this is because they know that if they buy you flowers once in a blue moon, or if they take you out on a date once in a blue moon, or whatever, or if they happen to be nicer to you one week, you're gonna be happy, right? And they're gonna be able to hold you off until the next time you get mad, right? And so now you can't really get mad for a longer time because it's like, oh, well, he bought me flowers, he did what I wanted, but I want him to do it consistently, but he's not. And then a cycle repeats itself, okay? We give people way too much grace, okay? If people want to change, they will change and they will do the work, and they will not only do the work, they will do the work consistently, okay? They won't just be like, I'll change, and then they'll do it for a week and then go back to how they were. No. If people put no effort into changing, they have no incentive to change. If someone told you to start working out so you can get a fitter body and you hate working out, you're probably only going to work out for maybe like a little bit and then you're going to quit, right? But if someone told you, hey, if you work out every single day for a year, I will give you $1 million. That would give you an incentive to work out, right? You would have a reason to, right? This man, this job, this woman doesn't see you as an incentive to change, okay? He doesn't want to change for you. She doesn't want to change for you. You're not a big enough incentive for them to want to change. This is why men will stay in a relationship with a woman for years and never change. But as soon as y'all break up, he will find another woman and give her everything that you were begging from him. He will keep you in that relationship for 10 years, no ring, get you pregnant, and then all of a sudden want to change for another woman, okay? Don't be that girl. Do not be that girl, okay? Do not be that girl waiting for a man to change. They will change when they are ready, and they will change for the person that they want to change for. Next is, not everything you lose is a loss, okay? Divorce, it's not a loss. Heartbreak is a loss. Divorce is just a piece of paper. A failed relationship is not a loss. The hopes you had for the future is a loss. If you decide to leave this person, what exactly are you losing? The man you thought he was? The plans you made together? The flowers he never bought you? The dates he never took you on? You being miserable and crying yourself to sleep every night and being drained? Is that the loss? Really? You were fine before you met this loser. You were full and complete and filled with love, okay? Matter of fact, you probably weren't full and complete, because if you were full and complete, you would know that the life that you're living with this person ain't nothing. So you need to learn how to live with your own and to live in bliss and to be happy where you're at. Breaking up is not a loss. The experiences you wanted to have with this person, that is the loss. This person is not a loss. The person you thought they were is the loss. Next is, you have to break your own heart to save yourself, okay? You have to let go of all the plans that you made together, all the dreams you've made together, the vision of having children and growing older together. You have to let that go. And that is actually one of the hardest things to do, okay? You planned a world around this person, right? And once that person is gone, you feel like your world is just collapsed. It just ceased to exist, okay? But you have to remember, you had a world before this person. Your world was complete with only you in it. You do not need anyone else to complete you. So you have to just be willing to face the hurt after you let go and understand that the world is complete with just you in it. Okay? And lastly, once you have removed this person out of your life, once this person is no longer in your life, do not ask yourself, would it have been different if? Okay? Once you close the door, never, ever, ever ask, would it have been different if? Would it have been different if I gave him one more chance or her one more chance? Would it have been different if I was more patient? Would it have been more different if I would have said something like this, or if I would have done this, or would have said this, or if I would have worn this? No, it wouldn't have. It would have been the exact same. Anyways, that is it for today. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, Diamond Girls. I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.